So as of March 2025, the United States faces a national debt that exceeds $36 trillion, prompting Donald Trump to implement a comprehensive fiscal strategy that is aimed at debt reduction. This strategy encompasses significant spending cuts, including the proposed repeal of the Chips and Science Act, alongside other measures targeting various sectors of the federal budget.
Under the Trump administration, all of these scams, and they're far worse, but I didn't think it was appropriate to talk about them. They're so bad. Many more have been found out and exposed and swiftly terminated by a group of very intelligent, mostly young people, headed up by Elon, and we appreciate it. We found hundreds of billions of dollars of fraud.
The U.S. national debt has also escalated in recent years due to factors such as increased federal spending and high interest rates. The Congressional Budget Office projects a federal budget deficit of about $1.9 trillion for the fiscal year 2025, indicating a persistent gap between government revenues and expenditures. To address the mounting debt, U.S. President Donald Trump has outlined a fiscal strategy that includes proposals to reduce taxes over the next decade. That includes eliminating the incoming taxes on Social Security benefits, tips and overtime pay so that the borrowers can focus on paying off their debt. Implementation of tariffs on import to protect domestic industries and to generate additional revenue. So this brings us to the question, why is Trump targeting the Chips and Science Act, and what impact could such moves have on potentially reducing the national debt? Now, firstly, as part of the spending reduction efforts, Trump has proposed repealing the Chips and Science Act, a $52.7 billion initiative that is aimed at enhancing U.S. semiconductor manufacturing. Critics have argued that repealing the act could in fact undermine efforts to strengthen the domestic semiconductor production and competitiveness. However, Trump and his supporters view tariff wars as a long-term strategy to drive manufacturing and innovation back to the United States. They've argued that imposing high tariffs on foreign-made goods will actually push major companies to expand operations domestically without relying on subsidies, ultimately saving the U.S. billions of dollars in grants and in funding. With analysts pointing to long-term economic risks, can Donald Trump's biggest gamble even pay off? We'll, of course, have to wait and see. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.